Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge. I
Have a
appreciate it.
blessed day.
May I be
welcome.
excused, Judge?
Yes. All right, Norma, any update on Wendy McClellan's client?
He's at the annex. They're bringing him, Judge.
Okay. All right, Charles Flood.
Hi, good morning, Your Honor.
Hi, Anthony. Yes, who do you have, Mr. Flood?
I've got a motion for return of property on Webb, W-E-B-B, Your Honor.
All right, I'll send you to breakout room number 2. A prosecutor will meet you there.
Well,
Okay,
Judge,
we've been
Yeah.
talking about it via text, Your Honor.
he
Okay.
really just needs a ruling, Judge. The clerks will print the motion for you. We're going to strike provision 10. And then other than that, we're agreed. Mr. Webb is representing the court that, excuse me, Mr. Flood is representing to the court that Mr. Cody Webb will not be getting these weapons back in any way. And actually the rightful owner is his father. And there's a signed attached affidavit swearing to as much.
That's right. And we talked about this at the time of Cody Webb's plea, that his dad was going to want his guns back.
Okay. With the exception of number 10.
Yes.
Yes, yes, Judge.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Then it has been signed.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yes, you're excused.
Thanks. Thanks, Tom.
Sure.
All right, and then Anthony Zamora, you're here for,
Cosmo Rodriguez, Judge, he was on Wednesday's docket. He was on last Wednesday's docket, Judge.
okay,
And I'd
I
like
have it.
a little bit of a preview with an apology.
Yes, no problem. Are we
Yeah.
ready to proceed?
Yes, we are, but let me just give you a little background procedurally what had happened
Sure. Do you want that on the record?
Yes, Judge.
All right. Who is the prosecutor who's on this?
Tom.
Okay.
And the only reason I want on the record, Judge, is because obviously my client didn't show up on Wednesday.
Yes.
And so I just wanted to bring to the court's
Oh,
attention.
we're not on the record yet, so I'm going to put it on the record. And is that your client in the box?
Yes, it is.
All right, the court is calling 2018 CR 0973, State of Texas versus Cosmo Rodriguez. Could I have parties announced for the record, please, for the state,
Tom Nisbet.
for the defense?
Anthony Zamora.
All right, we're proceeding by video because of the pandemic. Any objections from the state or the defense?
No, Your Honor.
State, any objections?
No, Judge, I'm sorry. None from the state.
All right, the defendant, let me see here. Okay, so this was set for a motion to revoke hearing on December 4th. Then it was reset to January 13th. The defendant was in the hospital. That's the reason for the reset dates. And then it was reset on February 3rd because he was released from the hospital. The defendant appeared by Zoom on February 24th, and the defendant was informed that he was to appear in court on February 24th. The defendant did not appear in the courtroom, and the court issued a bond forfeiture and remanded the defendant without bond. So defense, the court will hear you.
Judge, I don't know where the error occurred, but I didn't have notice for February 24th until that morning. And when I received that morning, I contacted my client and we both logged on Zoom. At the time that the court instructed Cosmo to appear in court, I had already scheduled my dad for his first COVID shot. And so I could not be here. I did instruct him to be here. Now, understandably, I know why he didn't show. He was scared of showing up here without his attorney. We contacted each other on Thursday. And then the next date was going to be Friday. And I had yet another medical issue with my father Friday. And so we are here on the first available day that I was able to be here since that Wednesday. And I just want to let the court know, he answered that call Wednesday morning and then panicked when he said, I need to be there by himself on Wednesday. But we are here and we're ready to proceed.
Okay. Then you're here to enter a please on the motion to revoke?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Norma, I need a trial court certification on Mr. Cosmo Rodriguez, and I'll also need consent to plead by video.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So as soon as the paperwork is done, we'll proceed.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Mr. Kettner, what are we doing on your case?
Good morning, Judge. I think we're just about ready. I've been talking with the prosecutor. We've been signing everything back and forth. Let's see. Let me do that. I apologize. I will send it to Norma. I've signed it, and Your Honor, and I'm sending it my client's email address to Norma as we speak.
Okay.
So
And
we're basically moving on. Yes, ma'am.
And I had sent the email address to Norma earlier, Travis.
Yeah. Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah. So we're in the hopper, Your Honor. We're on queue, however you want to describe it.
All right. As soon as I receive everything, then we'll proceed.
Okay. Sounds good, Judge. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's always something.